Alright. Come on. I haven't won a tournament game for a while. Nah, I had no boost, darn it. Oh, come on. I thought he was going to hit that for sure. Oh, come on. Come on, little help. Ah, God. Nah. Where's my teammate? Goodness. Nah. Oh, no way. Terrible bounce. Nah, what are you doing? Thank you. No, don't. See, little help, mate. Thank you. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Starstruck. Hey, Ninja. Nah, there's no Discord server that I know of. None that I'm affiliated with. Come on, that's when you should have gone for it. No, they both missed it. Hey, what, Tiger? Yeah. Yeah. Hooray. I can't believe last season I ended the season on silver ranked tournaments. I lost the first tournament I played, the first round, and it put me in gold tournaments. In comp games I finished last season gold 2, I'm pretty sure. And I started this season gold 3 division 4. Yeah, I just started a tournament, starstruck. I can't leave. But yeah, I will. You can join up after this if you want. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, all good, starstruck. Mostly don't mind this soccer thing. Got me a Man United banner. An assist and a save. Well, the save I get just about every game. It's the assist and the save at the same time. While playing with club. Hey, wait up, he's got a different club. That's Barcelona, isn't it, that he's got? My teammate. Oh, the new commentator. Yeah, hit it out that way. Yeah. Oh, go for it. You went for everything else. Why did you sit there? Oh, wow. Come on. Ah, no way. You're kidding me. It is absolutely ridiculous. You're right. Where are you going? Oh my goodness. Ah, come on. Couldn't make it. No, thanks. Just hit me out the way, why don't you? Oh, no way. Ah, come on. No, come on, stop hitting me. What's he doing? Come on. Oh, I hate it when that happens. My teammate's in the corner getting boost while the ball's going to the back of the net. At least he had 100 boost while the ball was in the back of the net. That was so helpful. Oh wow. And then goes for a kickoff when... Look at him, right behind me. And he follows me to the ball at the kickoff, but then does nothing once he gets to it. Oh, come on. If he didn't just follow me to the kickoffs and hit me out the way so much. Oh, thanks. That's it, actually do something when you get it like that. Amazing. It's not like I haven't been killing the ball for him to be able to get. And look at his kickoffs. See, imagine if I'd done that while he was following me, he'd have no chance of getting to it. No, see, once again follows me. If he's gonna follow me, he's gotta be able to hit it when he gets there. The worst thing is that he gets all the goals but lets all the goals in. He thinks he has to do everything. Another player that just wants a backup player, doesn't want a teammate. How many of them goals are just them kicking it over him from the kickoff after he went flying forwards to follow me there? No, he wants to play. That's the exact same thing my teammate wore years before. Okay. No, come on, bounce straight over. You got a good team, mate. I thought that the first round too. Well, to be honest, I didn't think I had a good teammate. I thought I had a good player as a teammate. And it turned out to be just that. He wasn't a bad player, but a terrible teammate. What happens when you're so close to me? No, no way. No, oh no, Boost, you're kidding. Come on. All three of their goals he let in. He's driving away. I don't know how people expect to save the ball like that, facing backwards. What are you doing? You just ready up. What's going on? Why are you in a game? Yeah, I know you tried. It's just the position you're in sometimes, like, it's almost like everyone I play with expect me to miss. And then, if I do, the other team just hits it straight past them anyway. It's like everyone's ready to pounce on it to get the goal if it goes in front of the goal, even though I've got the ball right in front of me. When I'm trying to cross the ball from the corner, I absolutely hate it when my teammate is right behind me. Yeah. See that, I smashed him out the way. Everyone always goes for the boost first. Thing like that, first thing you do at the kickoff, go for the boost. That's one of my pet hates. I absolutely hate people doing that. How are you meant to get the ball if even if I hit the ball first and it bounces back off them straight towards the goals, how are you meant to get it? You're in the corner at the boost. You've got no time to fly across. Absolutely no time at all, especially on 300 ping. Right, there's no point me going straight for the boost from here. I have to wait for the kick-off. See if that goes straight at the goals. What? I'm in the corner? Look at that. How would the boost over in the corner save me from that? The ball going straight at the goals. It doesn't. There's no point having 100 boost when your ball's in the back of the net. And I always play way worse like this too. Look, can't do anything. I'm playing against high ranked people. And it feels like I have to try and cover you even though you're a better player. I have to play completely differently because you would rather boost than save the ball. Yeah, come on. The waist bounce is too far away for me. We both got a save and they still scored. How does that work? Hey, happy. What rank am I? Gold. No, neither can I. Oh, I can't even. Oh my freaking goodness. See? Can't do anything. I just know that I've got no chance of being able to beat him because he can't do anything. Like you said, the ping, I'm not blaming you, I'm saying you're on high ping so you can't do anything. So I'm playing 2v1 against these people. Well, can't even beat 2v2, let's be honest. Come on. Thanks. Block one and get smashed out the way. Awesome. See, we can't do anything for different reasons. No, good starstruck. That's why I tell people on 300 ping that they can't really help me rank up when they tell me they'll carry me and stuff, because I know it's too hard. Yeah, they were no better than me. That's what I said. I couldn't beat them 2v2. And it's not like I think I'm a better player than you or anything, don't worry. And I'm not good, but it feels like because I know you're on 300 ping, then you're gonna miss things, so I have to cover the misses that you're gonna do. Even if you're not gonna miss them, I expect that you are, just because of the ping. So then I just play completely different, and I mean, look at that goal I missed, right in front. Come on. If I would have been better off not even hitting the ball again. It probably would have rolled in. But no, I have to hit it and make it miss. Now let's see what happens. Do I go up to platinum? Or start going straight down? No, lucky. Come on, team. What were you doing that whole time? You're just sitting in the middle of nowhere. What the? Wow. I don't know what this guy's doing, but it's not the right thing. Oh my goodness. What is he doing? Nah, come on. Oh, come on. No, nice one. Wow. I knew I'd go down. I didn't expect to be better than my teammate to be the reason that I'm going down. I thought it'd be because they tried to, like, be a solo and do everything by themselves, not just because they just straight up sucked. And the other team forfeited. No, still gold 3. Yeah, one of them's trying to get down to the rank. Look, one was silver. Silver 1 player. Yeah, good on you. Not throwing or nothing. Wow. They're winning the game. One of them's platinum and one of them's silver, and they forfeit. That's definitely, yeah, sus as. People smurfing already. The season's only just started. My teammate's not even, like, from that game isn't even ranked yet. Oh, another soccer tournament. No wonder you get teammates that are bad. They can get up into any rank with people forfeiting because they want to lose. You should give both people the win if it's like that. If the team who's in front forfeits, they should get the win as well. Like, it should tell them that they lost, but they don't go down ranks because they were in front in goals. Nearly snuck it in. No. Don't know why my teammate followed the ball the whole way instead of going towards the goals. See, just like that. I could have followed the ball across to the side, but I went straight back to the goals. And look what happened because I did. There's like a couple more people throwing. See, where was he there? No, he got hit out the way. But still, is he coming back to try and stop it? And of course they come for it that time. Ah, terrible. Pretty much playing 2v1 again. My teammate's got red flashing ping. Oh, go! Well done. Ah, terrible. Go. Over. Oh no. Ah, thought I had it covered. Just got it in, damn. Go. Wow. Oh, no way. Oh, you're kidding. I even tried to back away from that thing because I knew that was going to happen. Go. No. Oh, come on, why hit it away from me? Just to hit it backwards of all things. Nah, come on, you can't shoot. Nah, come on. Look, he gave up ages ago. Did he leave? Doesn't say he left. He must have just been parked somewhere. You're kidding. Five shots at goal plus an assist for his goal. No. No. It was terrible. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah, whoop. Hey, that's a lag spot. No, that was terrible. No, just go in the pack. I keep expecting the game to start, so I just want to get the last touch. I'm chasing it around like a crazy person. You can join when I'm done, yeah? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No. No, no way. You kept it there just long enough. What's up, a human? No, come on. At least you had boost again, eh? Lucky you had that boost as the ball's in the back of the net. No, wow, really are giving up, aren't you? Oh, come on. No, come on. No, that was pathetic. No, I haven't got that endo card. Guess that means we have to play casual again, eh? Oh, well, I was going to play the second chance draw of that tournament. Oh, come on. Don't know how you're even moving on that much ping. Ah. Come on. Ah. Who are you telling to speak English? What are you doing way over there? Oh wow. What the? Oh my goodness. Don't do that. What are you doing? You offer people to join your lobby, not mine. What the? Well, if you asked me to join, I would say yeah, Ninja, but you don't just offer other people to join someone else's lobby. No, yeah, it's not your fault someone else said it. Oh. I'm Gold 3 Division 4. It's just impossible to play like this. Thanks. Give up. Ridiculous. Fine, you won't concede. Oh my goodness. Can't even see someone saying they want to forfeit when they how many goals in front and you stay in the game and everything. Go for it, stay in that game. I'll join a different one. So interested in that game, go for it. Why wouldn't you forfeit? Why wouldn't you forfeit? I didn't say why didn't you leave afterwards. I said why wouldn't you forfeit? You didn't forfeit. They scored another goal. If you had forfeited, they wouldn't have even had a chance to hit the ball. As soon as you forfeit, the game's over. Stops. That's it. Finito. Finished. No more. But the game kept going. How did it keep going if we had both forfeited? Please explain. I forfeited the goal before that. That's what I mean. I forfeit and you let him just score another goal. You don't even forfeit in between the two goals that whole time. You don't make things fun. I'm trying to enjoy the game. Please let me enjoy the game. Is it so freaking hard? No, I didn't know anything yet. I swear every game I play at the moment I wish I never started playing. Because you're the one annoying me the most. Did you ever think of that? No one else ripped my name in the stream. Other people forfeit when I want them to. Jeez, have some lag. Yeah. Yeah. No, so now you left. Why'd you join in the first place then? You're not taking this anymore. You're acting like this is my fault. Like I said, you came into the stream, you asked me my name, I said I don't make that public, I don't tell people, so you come back into the stream and you write my name, and you want me to be happy with you. Come on, work it out. Of course I'm angry. You think that's nothing? You can't just dox people and they go, oh well, why are you angry? Oh, why are you talking to me like that? Oh, I'm going. Go then, I don't care. You're the one that done it to me, I didn't do it to you. Last name and all. That's the other thing. When you ask someone their name, since when do you ask them their first and last name? I missed out on playing the threes tournament for that too. Let someone join, end up 5 goals behind, they don't forfeit until another goal scored. And then they leave, I'm out of here, I'm not taking this no more. Awesome. I'd be better off just not worrying about it, letting other people play. It says I'm playing ranked, so if I can't play ranked with you, I don't think I'm going to play with you from now on. That means people from other regions, people that are too high ranked, people that are too low ranked. Even this teammate's on over 200 ping. Nah. Why, what rank are you? I mean, you can get off if you want to. No way. That's it. I swear there's more smurfs than normal as well. I've had a few people forfeit while they're winning. Oh, come on. Boom. No way. I stopped it going in and it still goes in. No, he didn't even go for it. No, come on. Ah. So close. You don't have to apologise for everything. What rank is this? Gold. I'm gold 3, division 4. Oh, come on, what a terrible shot. Anywhere near the goals and that's it. I just hit it the wrong way. Oh, come on. Yeah, when they're unranked players, they don't know what rank they really are. That's the other thing. They'd be around the same rank, but don't actually know what rank. I was playing against platinum people just before. You're a weirdo. Saying sorry for saying sorry. Oh, come on. Lucky. Oh, darn it. Oh. No, you're kidding. I agree, it was pretty good. No. No, no, right. Hey, Pom Pom. Oh, come on. Demo, what is this? Oh. No. Oh, he's not even there. I always go to block something that they're not even gonna hit. Demo me, that's the way. The other team that's annoying me is demoing all the time. I hate it because one of the players isn't even good and he just relies on his teammate being good. And they get a couple of goals and that's it. Like, he just starts demoing, and then as long as his teammate's good enough to score, he ends up winning even though he sucks, because he can't actually do any of the scoring himself. You want to play? Well, ask me if you can play. Putting it in capital letters like you're yelling at me isn't going to help. Plus I don't even know your name. Don't you have me added? I knew I shouldn't have played 2 comp games. I actually had a chance of getting up to platinum, and all I've done is gone down to what, Division 2. Yeah. What's your name? For people that say they want to pray, they take forever to do anything about it. Yeah, I would need to know your name to know which name to accept, Pom Pom. Yeah, it was alright, what, Tiger? No different to any other day, to be honest. Should I just guess a name to accept? You're just wasting time. Oh my goodness. I bet you're really young, aren't you? You think Ninja's asking your name so he can add you or something? He's asking your name for me, because I need to know your name because I have like 20 friend requests, and if I just pick a random one, yeah, I know I can accept it, but I'd have to know the bloody name. Do you not get that? Which name do I accept? Alright, no worries. There you go, I accept the, yeah, cool. Now let's play together, hey? That was you, wasn't it? Like I said, I need to know your freaking name. You don't know your own name. Why didn't you say that when I first asked you your name? Why didn't you just write literally Raph? Why didn't you just write that? Is it so hard? You realise Ninja's in my lobby anyway. It's like you're trying to hide your name from everybody. Well, if that's the way, what if I don't know my epic name either? Then how do we add each other? It says it on the screen right there in front of you. How can you not see the name written right in front of you on your screen? And I don't know why you'd say finally when you're the one that's been the hold up. Yeah, look at that. It says it right there. How can you not just copy what's written on the screen and write it in the chat? Can't believe you wrote finally in capital letters like I'm the one. That's the problem. Region, whereabouts in the world do you live? And I'm not asking for a city or a suburb or anything. Like, what continent do you live in? Asia, Africa, Europe, South America? Well, you're gonna have high ping. Yeah, 300 ping. I can't imagine someone on 300 ping that doesn't even know their name's gonna go too well. When people ask you things, Pom Pom, you really need to just answer the question, not do what you think people are asking. Like, just listen to the question and respond to it. It is so simple. You asked me my epic name and it was given to you within seconds. I asked you your epic name and it took all that time. As if you're trying to hide it. You don't want everyone in the chat to know your name or something. They're all gonna see it on the screen anyway. Telling Ninja, oh no, I'm adding Nightbot. You think Ninja wants to add you? Ninja doesn't add you. He doesn't. How can you not remember when it's written right in front of you? That's what I'm saying. If you're on 300 ping and you don't even know how to remember your own name, you mustn't be very experienced at the game, and you're on 300 ping. It's not really going to be too helpful. And can you stop typing everything in caps at me? You realise that's showing that you're yelling at me. I didn't do anything to you. Hey, Straws. Are you drunk? Yeah, I'm going alright. Just got a year older yesterday. Oh, there's been someone in here, I can't remember who it was. The last couple of times they've been in here, all they've talked about is you and you drinking alcohol. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, a couple of times. The same person when they were in here. Have you seen Straws lately? No. Do you know if he's still drinking? First thing they say. I wish I could remember who it was now. I haven't been here for a while now though. A month or two. Yeah, that's what I wonder, Straws. No offense, like, but you're a nobody. Why would someone care? No, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you're not anybody that they know. You're not some close friend or relative, or you're just some guy who was online streaming and someone else watched you. No, it's going in then too. Management role, eh? Are you still at the same place? Not yet. My brother done that sort of thing, but at what's it called? Foodland, IGA in South Australia supermarket. He worked at Woolworths first, Safeway, Woolworths, whatever you want to call it. And when I started working at Woolworths, he moved to a different supermarket, and he was working there like as a kid after school sort of thing, part-time. And then when he finished school, they started giving him more hours, and then he got a managerial job there, and he's been working in supermarkets his whole life. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but I just mean like he turned his part-time after work job into his full-time after work job. Yeah, come on. No, I don't even. Whatever straws. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. One of that players is AFK, but he must be moving a bit because he hasn't been disconnected. Oh, come on. Yeah, good trick. Investment property, eh? You need a house to live in before you have a house to rent out. You have to at least live in it for a little while, I reckon, so then you can get the first homeowner's grant. Buy a house, live in it for a while with the first homeowner. What? With the first homeowner's grant, and then just start building on it and building on it, and then pay it off in 30-40 years time with all the money that you've made from it. Pay it off for 10 years, however much equity you've got in it, borrow against that, buy another house, pay that off for 10 years, equity in that house, borrow, buy another house, and then when you're like 60 years old and you still owe heaps of money, you can just sell a house and you pay off all the loans and still have 3 houses that you own outright because you've paid off the mortgages and everything. Then and then you retire and that's it, done, no more working, you live off the houses you bought. There's one thing you don't get taught about enough in school, equity. If I knew about it, like I got taught when I was a kid by my parents, you don't spend what money you don't have, you know. Even when they bought a house, they didn't buy a house until they could literally pay for it outright if they wanted to. It was actually cheaper not to though. Borrow part of the money and then pay it off, and the amount of interest you pay ends up being less than the fees you would have paid if you bought the house outright. So my dad got a redundancy payment and kept his job. He worked at Mitre 10. Hey Harvey. Yeah, he worked at Mitre 10 and they went into franchise mode, so the actual company Mitre 10 didn't have a job for him anymore, so they had to give him a redundancy package saying, sorry, we can't pay you to work anymore. But then the manager bought the franchise and let all the workers keep their jobs and keep their benefits and everything like that. So he got this big payout for losing his job that he didn't even lose. So he was able to buy a house and everything like that. Yeah, I'm doing good, Harvey. But yeah, if you learn about equity when you're in school, geez. I was even talking to the other day, I think it was to my son, talking about his school. It's like, you don't actually learn anything in school that's going to help you in life. You don't get taught how to get a job. You don't get taught like all the things about taxes and, you know. When I was younger, I was just thinking, you buy a house, you have to borrow this much money, and then you have to pay back that much money, and then you've still got your house that you bought for that amount of money. Never knew about all this. Oh, but by the way, your house will go up in value, so even though you owe $100,000 for your house, it's actually worth $200,000 now. You know, things like that. No, they have all sorts of stupid taxes here. they're trying to find a way to lower the excise tax that they've got on everything, but they've relied on the money for it for too long now. Fuel, tobacco and alcohol, because of all the illegal tobacco industry in Australia now that's running rampant all over the place. Because of that, they're trying to at least lower the excise tax, which means they need to make up the money elsewhere. Now you're lucky you're not in Victoria. Yeah, the legal drugs are the worst ones. Alcohol's worse than tobacco. Oh, Melbourne's a nice place to go for a holiday, yeah, but oh my goodness, Australia's California. It's like Los Angeles these days. No, no defense, that's alright, you don't be goalie, do you? Why are you driving away from the goals like that? Someone has to stay back. I'm goalkeeper. Oh yeah, that was great goalkeeping. Well, if you're gonna be goalkeeper, you gotta stay goalkeeper. At least until you rotate. And if you look who he's got the saves, I'd say I'm goalkeeper. 3 saves, the only saves for our team, I've got all of them. Oh, you're kidding. Just got in front of me. God. Oh, such a bad place to live in Gold Coast. Have you seen all the protests in Melbourne all the time? They only just recently agreed to stop doing protests weekly and start doing them monthly instead for Palestine. They were doing them every single Sunday for over a year. The ball's lagging, of course it is. You're on 300 ping. can go forward when you kick it, you know. I actually will rotate with you. I've heard Gold Coast has turned into the unemployed capital of Australia. All the people that get the disability support pension because they don't have to like live in any certain spot, they can just go over there. They don't have to worry about how much work's there or anything like that. No, and goalie again. What the? You're sitting in the middle of the field. What the? Come on. Yeah, the game's been not the best, to be honest. Do viewer tournaments. Oh yeah, you'd need a lot of people for that. And normally them sort of things people organise through Discord and that, and I don't have a Discord, so it's a bit hard. Yeah, but the 15 to 20 people would all have to be willing to stay for how long? Because if they win a game, then they have to wait for all the other rounds of the game, like all the other first round games to be played, don't they? Or is it just like a normal tournament? I don't even know. Or like they have to like wait for the next tournament, you know? Not now that I'm with my son, Straws. Not seriously, anyway. I've thought about moving back to where I was born a couple of times, but my family's gotten old and moved on anyway. Yeah, where I was born, there's just no job opportunities or anything. It's changed so much since I was a kid. There's actually a bigger place with less people. Because a company said, I think it was Rio Tinto, one of the big ones or something, they were meant to open a, what's it called, new mine site, which is going to be just near where I grew up, and there was BHP there, and they manufacture steel, so there was going to be the mine right there and the steel manufacturing place right there, and there was going to be heaps of jobs and all that sort of stuff. Then the mining company said, oh wait a sec, we've still got all this other resources at our old mine. So they didn't open the new mine. And then the steel manufacturing company just went, well, we're selling everything off to overseas then. BHP became One Steel, and BHP Bilton and all this sold off overseas. Oh, come on. So yeah, both my grandparents and what, 2 out of 5 uncles worked there at BHP when I was a little kid. Oh, I hate it that there's nothing in Australia anymore. It started long before you know about it, Straws. The first biggest thing that when they sold it off overseas, you knew, well, everyone as an adult knew, no, that's the end of Australia owning anything. And that was Telstra. How can you sell something that's to China or whatever that's called Telecom Australia? And then Telecom Australia isn't even Australian. See? How does that make sense? So as soon as they done that, it was like, yeah, they're just gonna go for the quick cash. That's what the government's always done here. How can we quickly get money to make it so we're telling everyone we've got a surplus? That's all it is for Australian politicians, not what's going to happen in 20 years' time. Car manufacturing gone. Imagine, like, they just had, it might even still be going, or it's just finished, the, what's it called, G7 summit. The 7 most strongest economies in the world in a meeting together. Australia was in it. Australia is in the G7, the top 7 economies of the world, and we don't even make cars. That's ridiculous. How can we be in the top 7 of anything with what we have here, what we make, what we, you know? A continent and a country. Well, it's not really a continent. They say it's a continent, but the actual real continent is the South Pacific. But no, everyone calls it just that South Pacific region or something, or Australasia, because there's Papua New Guinea and yep. Okay, what, Tiger? Talk to you soon. Yeah, well, I must admit, I do agree with some things, what, straws, like, how there's the big, trade thing with America at the moment, and we won't take their beef, and Donald Trump is, like, at one of his speeches going, oh, we buy all this beef off Australia. We can't get any beef into their country, but we have to buy all their beef off them and all this stuff. Like, well, fix your cows. We don't want diseases. We haven't had the diseases they've got over there in this country for years, if ever. Why would we want to risk it? All our cattle get ruined just so we can buy American beef. Trump's good for America. He's not good for the world, but he's good for America. See now, Trump's this hard-nosed America first, all this sort of thing. Could you imagine every leader in the world being like Donald Trump? The world would be over in seconds. And you can't say, everyone says he's this, he's that, and other people say no, he's not. You can't say anymore that he's not a tyrant when he signed executive orders that no one voted for, no one got a say on or anything. He just said, right, that's it, I'm signing this piece of paper and that means what I say goes. And a lot of the things are what American people wanted, but there's still meant to be a procedure that they go through, and he just knows that they have to get votes for it in the House and in the Senate and everything, and in case he doesn't get the votes, he just signs the executive order straight off the bat, just to make sure he gets what he wants. Come on. Bye, Ashley. I find that hard to believe, Straws. He doesn't drink water. Alright. All that crap's nonsense, those straws. You shouldn't be able to use the justice system as a weapon like the Democrats did. He shouldn't be a convicted criminal, that's the thing. And it's not just a convicted criminal, it's a convicted felon, there's a difference. Yeah. Oh, come on. You miss a lot, don't you? The only thing he's been convicted of, as far as I know, is the what's it called? Leaving the papers where he wasn't meant to. Classified documents being at the wrong place. Even though pretty much every president in history has done it. Ah, oh, you're kidding. Come on, where are ya? Oh, wow. Go for the ball! Oh, wow. I'll sit here and wait for you to hit it. Look at, what are you doing? Driving backwards and forwards? Nah, I'm not playing with you doing that. No way. I said go for it and you just sit there going back and forwards constantly. No way. Find someone else to play with doing that crap. The ball was right in front of you the whole time and you decided, no, I'm not going to go for it, I'm just going to drive forward a centimetre, then backwards a centimetre. Forwards, backwards. Just moving back and forth on the spot. Shouldn't even be in overtime right now. If you actually move towards the ball, go, drive at the... Oh my god. Look, straight back to the goals again. No, I'm not playing like this, I can't handle that. You're gonna have to either go get some practice or actually try playing the game. But what you're doing at the moment is you're not even trying because you're scared you'll miss or something, or you're just trolling, or I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not playing with people like that. Yeah, well, the worst thing about Dutton wanting to remove penalty rates for workers is there was going to be no guarantee of the saving being passed on. Why would you be trolling? Why would you sit there trolling me? You think that's funny? Or you just think if you say you're trolling, then they'll let you play still? If you just pretend that you're gonna stop or something, eh? Yeah, if Dutton remove penalty rates for weekends and stuff, and enforce some way of businesses not being able to charge extra on them days, then it'd be alright. On the Queen's or King's birthday, my stovetop blew my fuse box. I had to get it changed. So that day I had to go around the corner and get Subway for dinner, and it was a 15% surcharge to buy food there on a public holiday. Now, that's not even the whole cost of it, because even that, the business is absorbing some of the cost, because they have to pay twice as much for the wages, you know. Well, everything's going to cost so much because everyone wants so much straws. Fun for who, Pom Pom? You or me? What, so do you still want to play, Pom Pom? Yeah, do you still want to play? What do you mean, me? You meant to say yes or no. Oh, you do still want to play? There's an invite for you then. I was only trolling. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, dentist, well, people take advantage of the dentist being free by getting cosmetic stuff if it was free. That's the problem, straws. They have to draw a line somewhere. But everyone wants so much. That's the problem. Everyone... How many times have you seen on the news this group of workers, that group of workers, all group of workers are on industrial action because they're striking for better pay and better conditions, and then suddenly it's on the news that they've come to an agreement to end the industrial action, and the agreement is that they're going to get more money. There's never anything about the conditions, it's always just the money. They always say they want better conditions, but then they get paid more and they suddenly shut up about the conditions. They're just greedy, everyone. If everyone... What I want to know is there a union for union workers? Like, if you work for the actual union, if your job is with, say, CFMEU, you actually work for CFMEU, is there a union for you? Because they're a union for the construction industry and everything. But what about the actual union workers who work for the union? Are they going to make a union for them people too? And then them workers will need a union, and then them workers will need a union. So I want to work for the unions. That's where I want to work. Stupid, mate. Absolutely stupid. It used to just be honest day's work for an honest day's pay. And people started saying, oh, but the cost of living, but they never ever said the standard of living. Don't go out and buy a $1 million house that's not too far from the city, that's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom modern house with a double garage and all that. Go buy one of the old school 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom houses. You know, in the country somewhere. Then suddenly your mortgage payments are so much less. And you're still getting paid the same amount for your job. You know? But no, people want that. Live in the city. Every person in their house has a device, like a phone and a laptop and a tablet. And you got to have good internet for everyone in the house, and you got to pay everyone's phone bill for 5 people that live in a house together, and you know, like, yeah, you really need that extra couple of dollars to be able to cover the cost of living. How about you don't go to a restaurant every week? How about you don't go on an overseas holiday every few months? How about you don't buy a new car every 2 years? You know? How about all that stuff doesn't happen, and then you see the cost of living? All these people driving around in a 2020 or later SUV, electric car, in their nice modern new houses, but got a what's it called, ensuite and walk-in robe, and like I said, all that big flat screen TV and a big LG smart fridge and all this sort of stuff. Oh, cost of living's too high. I shouldn't have to spend so much money, and my credit card bill's huge, and yeah, wonder why when you put all that crap on your credit card. Anyway, I don't like talking about all this stuff because it just makes me annoyed that people that have got money complain about not having money. If you look at how much money I make and what I spend it on and stuff like that, I reckon I'm below the poverty line. Like, if you work out my rent money and all that sort of stuff, I honestly reckon, I don't know what they class as poverty and middle class and elite and all that stuff, but I honestly reckon I'd be classed as living in poverty, which I'm certainly not saying I am. You know, I don't worry if I'm gonna be able to eat that night. I'm sitting here with my internet going, you know, I've got a phone and stuff, so, but I'm certainly not sitting here going the cost of living so high. I do think the cost of utilities has gone up too much, and that's once again through having too many middlemen because it gets sold off. With electricity in Australia, they have a distributor and a supplier, and the supplier supplies the distributor the electricity for them to be able to distribute it to people to be able to like use. So if you go through, say, AGL, Australian Gas and Electricity Company, and you get your electricity through them, they're not an electricity supplier. They don't even supply electricity, they distribute it. So they buy it and on-sell it. And the people that they get it from, the distributors, you can't get electricity from them. You're not allowed to cut out the middleman, which is the distributor, and go straight to the supplier to get your electricity. You have to pay the middleman. Well, gamblers in Australia, that's their own problem. It's not just Australia, it's all over the world. It's just because there's more sport in Australia. And we have like Australia, we over here, it's like people care about the Australian sports like football, rugby, cricket, whatever they're into, soccer, but they also care about overseas sports. So they might be into the soccer in Australia, but then they like the English soccer and the Spanish soccer and German soccer, or they might be into the AFL and the rugby, which makes them be into the NFL in America. And, you know, they tax gambling. What if you win money? No. Maybe if you win over a certain amount they might, but I've never heard of being taxed on gambling winnings. But yeah, there's a lot of sports bet these days. It's not just gambling on horses like it used to be. Sports betting has taken over more than probably even pokies machines and stuff, because years ago they had pokie machines at every corner pub pretty much. Everyone was buying into it, and then with all the stop gambling addiction campaigns that they came out with, all clubs and pubs and stuff wanted to be seen as being positive, so they said we're not going to associate with gambling. North Melbourne Football Club, as far as I know, is the only AFL team that's never had a pokie machine in any establishment that they're involved with. Never relied on any sort of pokie revenue, because Collingwood at one stage had pokie machines in revenue in venues that they got revenue from, and it was actually their biggest source of revenue for a good couple of years in a row. More than sponsorships, more than anything other thing that they got, more than like money from the league, more than money from sponsors, more than anything else was the revenue that they got from the pokie machines. So yeah, very lucrative. Anyway, enough crap talking, I'm going. Thanks for dropping in, Straws. I'm gonna jump off though. Yep, see ya. Have a good night. Anyone else here, thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Hey Straws, you haven't played Fortnite for a while, eh? Do you still play Fortnite? No. They came out with a new game mode that's taken over just a few days ago. Blitz mode. The whole game only takes under 5 minutes. 32 players, battle royal, and it's over within 5 minutes. Everyone's playing it now. It's actually quite good. The other day we won 8 games in a row. It's too easy, yeah, that's what some people say. Won every game, yeah. There's a lot of bots in it. Hey, they had a data miner go through Fortnite about a month ago, a few weeks ago or something, and he found out that the OG mode, they changed what they used to have, and even what they used to have is shocking. They had a minimum amount of players to be able to start a game, and then if there's that many people, they'll just fill the lobby with bots. The minimum amount was only 30 for OG. They lowered it all the way down to 8. So there could be a lobby with 92 bots in it. And 8 real people. They've done that recently. So they're adding more bots just to keep the load time lower, so people don't complain about. They know people have got TikTok brains, 30-second, you know, attention span. So that's why they've brought out this new game mode that's quick game mode, and that's why they have more bots. So quick game load times, quick games, all people with their TikTok 30-second attention span, and it's working. So yeah, I don't know how the servers do it with that many bots, but yeah, I've noticed it big time lately. There's always more bots. Yeah, true. It would, you're right. Anyway, I was just curious if you still played. Now I really am gonna get off. Well, yeah, you'd think it would, but like I said, attention span, people get to just go game. Alright, done. Alright, see you straws, have a good night, and everyone else, have a good day or night, wherever you are. I'll be back tomorrow, so till I see you again, stay safe, and bye for now.